Most of us have entered a period in our life where we just don't feel fucking happy. There's no nice way to put it. We get into these cycles of just negative habits, where we can't stop masturbating, we can't stop drinking, we can't stop getting high, we can't stop ordering fast food, we can't get into the gym, right? We can't do the things that we know we need to be doing. And it's like in the back of your mind, there's this little voice saying, hey, maybe, we should get off Pornhub. What are we doing on Pornhub? What about our streak? Are we doing nofap? Right? But that little voice is just a little bit too quiet, and you just can't seem to stop doing the things that are bad for you. It's like you know that you need to do this or you need to do that. You need to focus on doing this, and maybe once you start doing this, you feel happy, but you just can't seem to manifest the motivation to do it. And so you live this miserable existence for like days, weeks, months, fucking years sometimes, where you're wasting away. You're just kind of waking up, going through your normal routine, and then you go home and you cope. You self-administer dopamine copium, right? You go to sleep and you do it all over again. And you feel unfulfilled. You're not satisfied with the work you're putting in. You're not satisfied with yourself. You feel like you're not reaching your potential. I'll give you personal experience with this in particular. I've been in this situation a couple weeks ago, right? I recently exited a relationship with the second girlfriend I've ever had. I bonded with her. I loved her to death. And things didn't end well. I got cheated on. I got ghosted. And it fucked me up. Fucked me up so much. I couldn't help but just get fucked up every day. And it's so sad. I hate to admit it because I feel weak. But that's the truth. I would wake up and just get fucked up. I'd be fucked up, so masturbation is better when I'm drunk. So I'm masturbating 3-4 fucking times a day. I'm missing this one chick who doesn't give a fuck about me, right? I'm eating fast food. I'm watching grown men play Minecraft. I'm watching men play Minecraft because I'm fucked up and I don't have anything else to do. I can't seem to motivate myself to do anything else. I'm not in the gym. I'm not meditating. I'm not working on myself. I'm just trying to waste time. And it fucking sucks. But I'm going to tell you what your problem is and what your solution is. Because I've been there before and I'm not there anymore. Right? I understand why you get into these mindsets, right? These periods of time. And hopefully by the end of this video, you can shorten the amount of time that you're in this period and get into those like positive experiences. When like you're like swimming downstream and like everything in life is easy. You're excited to go to the gym. You can't wait. You're eating clean, you're meditating, you're reading your fucking books, you're not masturbating, right? You don't even want to look at porn. You're just on top of your fucking shit. The goal of this video is to help you get there. Because you've been there before, right? We can all relate to this experience. Unfortunately, most people in general, but especially men in today's society, we're always living in this like negative fucking loop of bad habits and cycles that we can't seem to break. And very rarely do we get into these positive this positive momentum where we're just knocking shit out, right? The issue that we're facing, it's overstimulation. It's really interesting. We can look at monks and we can look at people in modern day society and we can very clearly see what the problem is, right? Monks are happy. They're happy people. They have no issues in life. And you know what they do? They just meditate. They go about their daily duties and then they sit down and they do nothing. Literally, they just do nothing and they're happy. But us, in today's society, we're so used to just swipe, masturbate, watch this fucking porn, watch this chick get railed in the ass by 4 fucking black dudes, right? We're just stimulating. It fucks with your mental health, man. You're abusing your dopamine system. This is really important because dopamine, a lot of us have this notion that dopamine is the pleasure chemical. That's not correct. Dopamine is the motivation chemical. Now, when you do these things, imagine this is your baseline dopamine, right? If this is a graph all the way across, this is your baseline dopamine. Let's say you watch porn. Your dopamine shoots up, right? You have this spike of dopamine. And then, once you relapse, you're done watching porn, you've blown your load, your dopamine drops. And it doesn't drop to its baseline, it drops below its baseline. And what your baseline does is, it goes down. This dopamine doesn't come up, right? Your baseline goes down. So then when this dopamine does come up, it only comes up to here where it used to be up here. And now it's down here. And then you spike again and you drop down and then your baseline drops a little bit more. And you do this over and over and over again. And before you know it, your baseline is down here, man. And you only have motivation, right? Because dopamine is motivation. You only have enough motivation to keep doing the bad habits. That's why you get stuck in this loop. You get stuck only being able to watch porn, only getting fucked up, getting drunk, getting high, eating fast food. Because they spike your dopamine. Dopamine fucking shoots up. And you don't have enough motivation to do the things that are actually healthy for you. So your problem is overstimulation. How do we solve this problem? We have to go monk mode. Now, you guys are familiar with this term, especially if you're in self-improvement. A lot of this monk mode shit is associated with NoFap. That's not what we're doing, right? We're not doing no porn, no masturbation. No, monk mode, in this sense, is going to be a lifestyle change. It's going to be an aggressive dopamine detox. So what we're going to do with this monk mode, first, we're going to eliminate all distractions. This is your phone. This is, in my case, it was my credit cards because I was only using them to buy things that were unhealthy for me. So like liquor or fast food, right? You're going to get rid of the TV screens, the computers, right? You're going to eliminate all the things that you typically use to waste your time. And what you'll notice is you have a lot of fucking time once you do that. And most of you guys aren't going to do this. I'll be real. 90% of the people watching right now are not going to take this advice. They're just going to watch the video. They're going to click off. And they're going to watch another video. For the 3 to 5% of you guys who actually do what I'm saying, leave a comment. Come back in 2 weeks. Leave a comment. Tell me how it worked. Tell me how it went for you. Because this is what I did and it has changed my fucking life. But we're going to remove the distractions. Now we're going to be stuck with all this time. What are we going to do now? We're going to create a list of goals. And these goals are going to be really fucking easy. It's almost going to be offensive that you're making these goals for you, right? Something like make your bed every day. Brush your teeth. Cook for yourself. Things that are so incredibly easy. We're not trying to make goals where it's like make $1,000 this month on the internet through drop shipping or hit a new 20-pound PR on bench press. No, we're making goals that are extremely easy. The theory behind this and what we're trying to do is build momentum. You understand that? We're trying to get to the point where those bigger goals are easy to do. But for right now, we need to kind of fix our dopamine system because it's so fucking fried. So by knocking out these little goals, these very easy tasks that are almost like silly that you feel like you need to do them every day, but chances are you haven't been fucking doing them every day because you've been so stimulated. By doing this, you're going to get these little spikes of dopamine, healthy dopamine. They're going to start to readjust your baseline and kind of raise it, right? You have to do hard work first. So you actually have this drop in satisfaction and motivation and dopamine, but then you do it and then your baseline goes up, right? Now you have more motivation. Now you have this positive feedback loop. Now you have momentum. And now it's like, okay, well, I can make my bed 7 days a week. I can brush my teeth. I can take a shower, 2 showers a day. I can, dress nice and instead of like fucking pajamas or like baggy ass clothes. Right? I can do these simple things. I can cook for myself. Okay, well, now that I'm doing the bare fucking minimum, I'm cleaning my room and shit, maybe I should, step out into the gym. And this is where the next part comes. So for right now, let's say this is a 2-week long experiment. For the first week, we're just going to do the bare minimum. For the second week, we're going to work on some harder goals while maintaining the bare minimum goals that we already have. Okay? So we're still going to keep cleaning our room. We're going to keep brushing our teeth, making our own food, right? But now we're going to say, okay, it's time to get back into the gym. It's time to stop masturbating, right? Hopefully you've already stopped. That should be a part of your distractions. You stop masturbating, right? Now it's time to start reading. It's time to start meditating. Now you already have this motivation. You're starting to fix your dopamine system. And so now you get these goals that are a little bit harder. Go to the gym for 7 days a week after cleaning your room. And now you get even more momentum. You see what I'm saying? Now it's easy. You get excited. You don't have another source of dopamine. You don't have the option to scroll on your phone and look at white bitches shaking ass and shit, If you want to feel happy, you have to, oh shit, let me clean my room. Oh, I feel better now. Let me go to the gym. Damn, I feel great. Cool. Let me have a healthy fucking meal. That feels fucking great. You're not wasting your time. You're not overstimulating your mind with fucking shit. You're stimulating your mind with things that are positive for you, and you feel better because of it. The next thing we're going to do is fill up the remainder of this time with 3 activities, right? So the majority of your day should be focused on your goals, finding your purpose, making your goals, right? Actually going about achieving the things that you want to achieve, because now you have no distractions. If you want to feel good, if you want to not be bored, if you don't want to stare at a fucking wall, you're probably going to end up staring at a wall because you're not going to have the motivation to start right away. But if you want to stop staring at that fucking wall, you have to fucking go out and do the things that you told yourself you're going to do, because you don't have an option. You don't have an out. You don't have a phone to look at. So the 3 things we're going to do in between working on these goals, right? We're going to meditate, we're going to gratitude journal, and we're going to read. These 2, meditation and gratitude journaling, are maybe going to take up 45 minutes of your day. So you have a lot of spare time to be reading, and it's really fucking important that you read. This is not something you can neglect. Reading is a superpower. Holy shit. It's crazy. The man who can't read and the man who chooses not to read are the same. If you're black, like myself, you know that, and I'm sure you already know this, but especially it's in my mind much more frequently than I would imagine for other people. But they didn't let slaves read. They didn't let them become literate because they were afraid they would become too powerful. They would understand things. They would rebel. They would be knowledgeable. They would not be submissive. You see what I'm saying? That's how much reading, that's how widely regarded reading was 200 years ago. And it's still the same fucking thing today. It's still as beneficial. It's still as important for your mental health and your knowledge and your development, your expansion as a man, reaching your potential. You need to have knowledge. But the only reason why you're not reading, the only reason why you stopped reading, you probably used to read a lot as a kid, and then you got an iPad, or you got a console and you started playing Fortnite. You started distracting yourself. But when you read, what you're doing is you're taking the thoughts of somebody else. You're taking the thoughts of somebody who has enough fucking discipline to sit down and write a book. So that alone says that, hey, they're levels above me because I can't write a book, right? And they also wrote the book about something. That the fact that they wrote the book alone is fucking phenomenal, right? I can't write a book. But then they wrote it about something that they're an expert in. That should say, just those 2 facts alone should like really be shaping your thoughts around about reading. It means that, these people have a lot of fucking knowledge. They have a lot of discipline. They have a lot of fucking life skills. And they're literally giving me how they think about life. They're giving me the blueprint on how I should behave and how I should think about things and how I should navigate certain scenarios. This book right here, The Game, Neil Strauss. Fucking fantastic. I'm learning about pickup artistry and seduction from a man who's gone and done it himself. He's teaching me things that he has done, the way he thinks about women, the way he thinks about approaching women. Things that would have taken me years to develop myself, I've been able to acquire within 2 hours every night, over a week. I'm about a third of the way through the book. Reading is a fucking superpower. And this video isn't supposed to be about reading. It's supposed to be about It's supposed to be about monk mode. But again, we're going to remove our distractions, right? We're going to create easy fucking goals, and once we can do those, then we're going to create harder goals. We're going to start filling our time up with just working on these goals, seeing progress, working on our purpose, right? Then we're going to work on our mental health. We're going to meditate, and we're going to gratitude journal. And then lastly, the couple of hours left in our day that we would typically spend getting fucked up or watching YouTube videos or masturbating, whatever it is, whatever your vices are, instead of doing those things, you're just going to read. You're going to acquire this superpower of knowledge, and it will change your life. This is exactly what I've done. This is the reason why I'm able to sit down and make these YouTube videos. This is one of my goals. Sit down on a Saturday, 4 hours, record YouTube videos. And I'm only able to do this because I've gotten rid of so many fucking distractions. And I've been able to fix my dopamine system enough to the point where this is fucking fun for me. For a lot of people, this is work. This is something that, I'll start once this happens. And this is like my favorite fucking thing. And it's fruitful. It actually helps me. I'm going to make money from this eventually. I get to help other people. I get validation from my tribe and the group of men that follow me. And I'm only able to do this shit because I've gone monk mode. I've eliminated the distractions and I've focused on my goals. I don't have the option of looking at ass anymore. I don't have the option of masturbating anymore. I've barred those things off. Excuse me. I can't fucking talk, man. This video is getting long. I'm going to wrap it up. My name is Tibbs. If you like the content I make, if you've been watching this long, we are 17 minutes in. Damn, this is a long one. If you've watched this long, man, you like what I have. You like what I have to say. It'd mean a lot if you subscribed. I help young men improve themselves and find success in life. If that's something that you're interested in, check out some of the other videos. See if the message I have and the way that I speak resonates with you. And if so, join the community. It's a win-win for both of us. You get more of my thoughts, and I get to help more people. And this is exactly what I want to do in my life. I want to help people and share the things that I've learned. That's all I have for you. Peace out.